Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Keith's Beer Reviews. Another hot, sticky, really disgusting day. It's like 95 degrees. The humidity is probably 95%. It sure feels like it is just sticky as heck. So figure I want to do something light and refreshing. So I'm going to do another of those beers given to me by my new friend and subscriber Andy a couple weeks ago. I'm going to, from Summit Beers, I'm going to do their Horizon Red Ale. Andy gave me two of these, so I drank one, and so I already have an initial opinion on it. A little bit from the website, it says, an inspired hybrid that blurs the boundaries between IPA and Amber styles. The exceptional blend of American hops, including the hard-to-find Horizon variety, gives it an intense pine, citrus, and earthy character in the nose and on the tongue. Comes in at 5.7% ABV. 60 IBUs for a amber / red ale is fairly up there. So I understand why they call it a hybrid of IPA and amber ale. So. New cap too. I have a Summit cap. I've done a couple of their beers before. Their Saga IPA is pretty decent if you can get it. New cap here. I have a regular Summit cap. This one says Horizon Red Ale. So I got just a bit of a dent in it, but not all that bad. So let me get it in the glass and see what we got. Pouring a little aggressively here, and I probably shouldn't have, but anyway, we got a dark, fairly opaque, reddish brown ale. Got a couple fingers of a slightly eggshell colored head. Really foamy, really creamy looking head. Decent looking red ale. Red ale / amber ale are not one of my favorite styles, but let's see what this Horizon Red Ale smells like. Okay, yeah, I'm getting citrus, little slight pine, not real strong. Definitely getting some maltiness. A really fresh smelling grassy taste, like freshly mowed grass or something. Lightly fruity. So getting those earthy notes. Yeah, it was piney, citrusy, primarily grapefruit that I'm picking up, at least on the nose. Little caramel malts in the undertone. Kind of a grainy, breadish smell. But really decent smelling amber ale, red ale. Let me give it a taste. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely getting those hops, those citrus hops. Again, a little dry, almost dry grassiness. The hops kind of hit you right away, and then then they recede a little bit, and you get a little of that pine. It's like a resiny finish on your tongue. You get some floral, grapefruit notes, floral and grapefruit notes there off the back end. On the finish, definitely getting some sweeter caramel and red malts. There's almost a medicinal taste to it, but it's not bad. It's not off-putting or anything. Definitely getting a little pine. Little grapefruit kind of lingers around in the bitterness in the finish. But really nice tasting beer. It's got a good clean finish, so it's a nice refreshing beer for a hot, incredibly sticky day like this. I couldn't really tell the carbonation because I couldn't see a lot through it, although there is a little chill haze on the glass. It's leaving some nice light lacing down the glass, though. Seems to have like a medium high carbonation. Might be just a bit too much for the style, but not all that bad. It's definitely got a decent, good amount of carbonation, that's for sure. So let me, I'll get the rest of this in the glass, and I'll sit and sip on this for a while, and I'll come back after a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's been 10 minutes or so. I've just been sipping on this. This is really a nice, for an amber / red ale, it's really a nice, nice drinking beer. That hoppiness, that extra added hoppiness, like I said, a hybrid beer of an IPA and an amber ale, really makes a distinctive distinctive difference, that's for sure. I don't see any kind of date on the bottle, although I don't know if you can see that right under the label. There looks like some etching on the bottle, just kind of peeking out the bottom, maybe quarter of it, that looks like it could be a date. If you're going to put a date on the bottle, you know, put it where people can see it. Don't put a label over it. That's the only real drawback. I'm gonna take into account that I'm not a real big fan of amber ales, and well, brown ales too. They're probably two of my, well, not least favorite, but they're getting down there in the ones that I have problems with. But so I'm gonna take that into account. I'm gonna take into account that there is no discernible date on the bottle, and if it's going to be a hoppy beer, there should be a date, either Best By or a bottling date, and at least there's nothing discernible for me, so that's going to cut it down a little bit. But still, darn good drinkable beer. I'm not sure if it's totally ideal for this kind of weather, but it'd make a great session beer. I mean, 5.7%. Not that much, so I'm going to give the Summit Brewing their Horizon Red Ale, and I don't know that I've even knowingly drank any beers that had the Horizon hops in it. I'm sure you homebrewers know about it, or some of you may be more familiar with it than I am, but I'm not familiar with the Horizon hops. But decent, drinkable, good, solid beer. Nothing major wrong with it. Not you know, it's it's definitely not a bad beer. It's a good beer. It's not a great beer. So I'm going to give the Horizon Red Ale from Summit Brewing, I'm going to give it a good solid 8.5 out of 10. Decent, drinkable beer. So till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beers.